Hey folks, John from Complete Technology Solutions, your friend in the computer business. Bet you can't guess what we're working on today, can you? Let's fix this laptop.
Alright guys, there's zero doubt that just burnt right into that laptop.
So this is, for those who don't know, Stronghold Legend.
Time to bake a pie. Here we go.
What I wanted to do from the first time I opened up that VIC-20 and started banging out programs.
Alright guys, so as Stumpy can see here, nice cracked nasty break in this laptop, and it looks to me like what happened was we got a break right here. My guess is they set a pin or something in here and then close this lid down and snap the heck out of the screen here. Aside from that, the laptop is fully functional, so the guy wanted to go ahead and save it. Now it is an older Toshiba, but you know what, sentimental value, functionality, and it's good for what it is. Doesn't cost much to fix it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reposition Stumpy here. We're going to go ahead and get set up, and then we're going to go through the replacement of the screen here. Let's make it work. The first step in any kind of these laptop conversions, the first thing you want to do is pull out the battery. All right? And set it aside. Now, fortunately for this particular conversion on this laptop, we don't have to disassemble any of the bottom, just the top itself. So let's go ahead. I'm going to crack this open here. Now I'm working in front of Stumpy, guys, so bear with me a little bit. I'm going to see if I can reposition him, get a little bit more of a straight-on view so we can see what we're doing here. All right, on this particular model, the next thing you're going to want to do after pulling out the battery is to snap off these two little end caps. And that can be done a couple of ways. A little flat bodger will do it. You just simply place it in the edge and pop off the cap like that. And same thing on this side. All right. Once you get the cap off, you're going to flip the laptop back over. All right. Once you've got the sides off and you've got the battery out, you want to reach up under this bezel right here with your finger, and you just pull it out. Now you can see it just comes loose. Snap it all the way down and all the way down. Now I'm going to focus in on this. This particular laptop has got a couple of screws, and I'm going to show you where they're at here. There's one right here. And there's one right here, and hopefully Stumpy is getting a good shot of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove those two screws, and that should free the bezel up. One screw here. And one screw here. As you can see, that kind of loosened up the bezel on the bottom there. That's exactly what we're looking for. At this point, you should be able to unsnap the bezel the rest of the way along the bottom, and the bezel will come right off. All right? Now, as you can see, you've got 4 screws that hold this in place. One here, 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 and here. There's going to be a small connection on the back that you're going to want to be very careful of when you remove it. So let's go ahead and pull these 4 screws. And with these 4 screws out, you can actually lift the panel gently off and lay it down. Now, this is the connection we were talking about. I'm going to try to zoom in on this a little bit with Stumpy here so you can see. As you can see, it's got some tape, and then it's a push-down connection. So we're going to have to pull this tape up and remove this connection. Now, normally when I do this, guys, I try to preserve this tape so that we can reuse it on the next one. So if you're just very gentle when you pick it up, normally you can do that. Slow and steady. All right, once you get that, you get a little lever here. There we go. And this tape is very, 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 very sticky. All right, once you get this out, you actually pull this straight back toward the back of the machine. And it should come right off, just like that. And as you can see, guys, it's just a little slot and a little lever to hold it in place. All right, with that, there's the old screen out and ready. All right, so let's go ahead and get our new screen out here. I got to give them kudos for the packaging. That is bubble wrapped on top of bubble wrapped on top of bubble wrapped. You got to love it. But I have had these come in and they were broken, so that's actually a good thing. You know, I was doing this, guys, and it occurred to me that I haven't done a whole lot of the basic repair stuff that I see pretty much on a day-to-day basis here on the channel. So hopefully here in the future I'll be doing a few more of these for you guys so you can actually see the repairs happening. All right, there we go. Now, this connection should slide directly into this. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to put it back up here in place. And as you can see, the little lever does fold back and snap it into place right there. All right, with it in place, you fold the little lever back down. The lever does hold. It clips in place, and then put the tape in. All right, and now your clip is in place. Now, at this point, I always suggest that people test it out to make sure it's going to work. Although I'm sure that since this is a new screen, I'm not actually going to do that right now. Let's see if that bites me in the end, shall we? All right, so we're going to fold this back up, and we're going to put our mounting screws back in place. And then you're going to want to snap your bezel back on. And you want to do this because at the bottom you have to secure these screws. And normally what I'll do is I'll line those up first before I snap the rest of the actual bezel itself. So let's get those two screws back on. There we go. And one more right here. Now at this point you want to go ahead and snap your bezel on. Now it's real simple. You should be, once you're aligned here, it'll just snap back into place. And you can just run down it with your finger. Hear that? There you go. All the way around, all the way back down, and across the bottom. Now on the bottom, what I usually will do is once I get to this point, I'll fold it over. Let's get these brackets back on the side. Put the corners back on like so. All right, and the other side will go on just like that. All right, once that's in, you can actually see the back of the bezel here, and you can snap it back in from here. There you go. That's why I always close the back of the laptop first. That way you can access this. All right, now from that point, let's go ahead and snap our battery back in. And let's test our new screen, see how she works. And let's fire it up and let's see how she works. What do you think? Ooh, nice new screen. And I'll go ahead and pull off this screen protector here in a little bit for the client. So here we go. Let's fire it up. See if it still comes on. Look at that. Beautiful new screen. Not all busted up, not cracked. Awesome. That's simple, guys. That's all there is to it. All right, guys. So there you go. Nice repaired laptop. I know I don't do a lot of these repair videos for the day-to-day stuff I do. I will start to do more of these in the future because it seems like people are kind of getting a kick out of just seeing the regular stuff that I go through. So we'll be doing more of these in the future, I promise you, and hopefully we'll get some more interesting things in here than a simple laptop swap. But there you go. All right, well, listen, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Excuse the audio problems on this one. We were having kind of jumping in and out, and my little lapel mic, as you can probably tell, died. And we're shooting audio off Stumpy right now. But he's never failed me in the past. Oh, wait. Yes, he has. But we got by it today. Thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.